we will study step by step how to use TSYS during preparing a program for a training part for our new range machine DT26HP 5-axis. Let us look into the drawing of our training part. You see that it involves a longitudinal hole of 2 diameters. We also have external contour as well as the internal one. You see a groove, external thread, and also internal thread. Additionally, there is a transversal hole. We can say that the range of elements involved is wide enough to surely learn how to prepare a program for our DT26HP machine. Let us take TSYS now and try to create a new program. I will use terms new part, new program, and program for as synonyms. So, to create a new part, we have to select File option at the top menu, and after it, click on New Part icon. A window appears, and here in the first column, we have to select family of our machine, so this is Swiss DT. After it, its type, Swiss DT26HP5-axis. We'll take English language as a language for all commands contained in our program, and at the end, standard template. I will use word template or model as synonyms. What does it mean? It means that we will start our program with some elements earlier prepared by Tornos. Let's click on Create. On the left side, you see all elements of our program. It means part info, tool catalog, and edition, where ISO codes are introduced. You've noticed surely that in each of these sections, we have elements already prepared by Tornos. This is this model. Let us start with part info. You see that it consists of some tabs. The first one, General, contains 3 forms. In information, we can introduce our descriptions. I typed my name, and also I introduced the description of the drawing of our part. The subsequent lines will leave without change because our part will be machined in brass, so those descriptions are correct. Let us focus now at the bottom line, machine type. Of course, this is our DT machine, but at the end we see the description ISO C. What does it mean? Let's look into this table. This is a part of the whole description of G-codes available for FANUC control. It is taken from FANUC documentation. You see that G-codes are grouped into 3 columns A, B, C. These are those code systems. For our machine, we will use G-codes mentioned in the last column C. This means this ISO C system. We introduced some changes into this form information, and now we would like to save it. So please notice that on the left side we have the description no name followed by a star character. It means that changes we made aren't saved yet. To do this, it is enough to select once more File option from the menu, and after it click on Save icon. In this window, we should open a folder where we would like to store our program, introduce the name, and save. And now this name, tips and tricks, replaced this previous one, no name. This is our file name. And the extension of this name is tip. It is always added when we prepare a program in thesis. Please also notice that this star character disappeared and save icon is gray. It means that all our changes are saved now. Let us move to the second form, program, and in the first line we have program name. Please pay attention that for our programs we have two names. The first is file name, for instance this tips and tricks as we introduced a while ago, and the second one is program name contained within a program. If we would like to have two separate programs, then we should give different file names and also different program names. Let us return to program name, and we have to say that it always starts with capital O character followed by digits. This name, O1000, this is the name of our model. If we prepare a new program, we should change it. For instance, like that. In the second line, we can introduce description of our program. This description will be displayed on a machine after loading of a program. And once more, after introducing those changes, you see once more a star character, so we should save. We can click, of course, once more on save icon, but also we can use this diskette icon at the top of the screen. Star character disappeared, all changes are saved. Let's talk now about the last form, production. We will introduce nothing new here because we prepare training part, not a part for production. So we don't have any order number and we don't need to produce a specific given number of parts. We learned till now how to create a new part and also how to save it. But we should also know how to open an existing program. To show it, I close our program, and please look at the home page of thesis. You see, and here in this area, the last used programs, their names are collected. So to open our program, it is enough to click on this name, and we can check that it is our program. Close once more. And what to do if we don't find the name of our program, name of a file with our program on this list? Then we can select once more File option from a menu and then click on Open Part. In this window, it is necessary to open a folder where our file is stored, then highlight its name and open. And check once more, yes, it is our program, so that's done.